Okay, we are live right now. Let me go ahead and pop out the chat. Where am I? Bam, bam, bam. Boop, 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 boop. All right, cool. Beautiful. We are live, and we're gonna be working on Village Game again today, as is the routine. Who got first? Congrats, Sneaky Assassin, on getting first. Oh man, Warden Tamer would have been first if they had put an exclamation point. That is rough. Warden Tamer, or yeah, Warden Tamer was actually the first person, but they just didn't put the exclamation point. That's rough, buddy. All right, let me launch Minecraft. How's it going, everyone? How is everyone doing? Chat, I want to talk about something for 1 second. And this might come off as hate, but it's not intended to be hate, okay? I'm just gonna rant about how jealous I am of another YouTuber's success for like a minute. The Villi, bro. This video.
Okay, so these are the
This video right here got 7 million views. And all he did was take a Reddit video and just narrate over it, and he added nothing to the video. And I'm like, damn it, bro! I saw this Reddit video. I should have posted this.
This guy for playing on Bedrock. This is just funny, okay? He's hopping around in the end, and an Enderman steals the block right where he was gonna go, and he just falls in the void. Thankfully, he saved himself, but that was just hilarious and unlucky. Okay, I don't.
That's the whole video. That's the whole video. It's 13 seconds long. He probably made like several $100s off of this video that probably took him 4 seconds to make. I'm like, damn, I gotta make videos like this, bro. I gotta just look on Reddit and just steal the videos and narrate over them. It's kind of genius. I watched that video. It was a very good video. How? Okay, I guess I am kind of hating. Cause like, I guess the good part about it is that he was the first one probably to make a video where he just talked about it. But like, he didn't add anything to that video. He could have just straight up, performance-wise. Oh, you mean without Villi? I was gonna say, he could have straight up just posted the video uncut, and it would have had the exact same amount of quality to it. He added his voice. It's pronounced Vivli? Oh, really? It's not Villi? Justified rant. Don't lower your quality, please. But it's so tempting. Wait, does anyone know there's this one dude who makes videos? I'm gonna act out the videos, okay? This is his videos, and this is another YouTuber where I'm like, damn, I should be doing this. Oh, sneak peek at the next short. Hey, thank you for the prime, Jitter, appreciate you.
Sigma boy.
Nice. I'm gonna act out the videos, okay? It'll be like, you guys are gonna see my best impression of this guy, okay? Starting now. Wait, no, not starting now. I need a boat. Okay, now starting now. I'm screwing this up so bad. Ignore the talking, because he doesn't talk in his videos. Wow, I suck at this. Holy. Those are his videos. He'll just do something in Minecraft and either go like, do you guys know who I'm talking about? I can't remember his name. And his videos get an absurd amount of views because they can be seen in any language. Anyone who likes Minecraft can watch them because there's no dialogue. He'll just do something like he'll be like what was the video that I saw of him like earlier today? That's the reason no one remembers. Yeah, his face cam being in the corner doesn't really add anything to the video, but it's like on one hand, I'm like, this is pretty lazy, but on the other hand, I'm also like, this is so commendable because like, dude, I wish I was able to make videos that took me it's probably the ideation that takes a bit of time, but then the actual editing and making of it does not take any time at all, and he makes so much money, I'm sure. He does not wear a mask. W villager outfits, thank you. He would probably do a video like this too. This is another recreation of his videos, right? He'd be like, shit! Damn it! Ignore that. Those are his videos. And I can't lie, it makes me want to make a second channel where I just make those videos and get $1 billion a month off of low effort videos for children. Because it evidently works. I don't want to taint my channel with it, but makes me want to just make $1 billion every day by just making videos about nothing. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure out who this guy is. I remembered what one of his videos was. Dang it, what is... I found the Villi's video where he talks about the video that I'm talking about. At what point did I turn off my mic? I was just ranting. When the hell did I turn off my mic, bro? I remember the video where he... Oh, when I hit the screen record button. Oop. When I hit the screen record button, I accidentally hit mic off. I was just saying Lotzon. I am not calling him Villi because if he spelled his name Villi and wants to be called Villi, that's on him. Bro should have spelled his name right. Because the I-L-L-Y would make the correct pronunciation Villi, not Vivli. So I'm gonna call him I'm gonna call him Villi because that's how it would make sense to be pronounced. And that's stupid if he wants to be called Vivli. Anyways, what is this guy's name? I'm trying to find, is there anyone who's saying what this guy's name is? I cannot remember who this guy is. Valid, thank you. This guy commented on my video. I can't remember what his name is, though. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. I know what video of mine he commented on. I bet I can find it if I look at that video. Alright. I found it. It's this guy. This guy? What the hell is that? What are all these shorts? Why are they... I think he has a different channel that's called Clement Dav Shorts or something like that. Oh, maybe he doesn't. Why are all these shorts... What is going on? Wait, what is this... Chat, what the hell is this rabbit hole I just ran down? Chat, what is this rabbit hole? Why are all of these shorts called... Hold on, I'm not gonna screen record. I'm gonna click on this hashtag. I don't know what it's gonna lead to, though. Just a bunch of random videos. What is happening? Why is this... I want to like DM him and ask him what any of these mean. Did this dude figure out like the cheat code, bro? Okay, so I guess his videos don't actually do as well as I thought they did, to be honest with you. I kind of thought that like his videos were averaging like 10 million views. I was incorrect about that. They actually don't get that many views. And so I guess that's valid considering how I guess that's valid considering like how many low effort shorts he's pumping out, you know? Like I would be, yeah, I guess I'm not as jealous about this. I'm curious. Hold on, I'm looking up his view stats page. I'm just stalking this guy live on stream. I'm curious to see what kind of actual revenue this guy's making. View stats is the best way to estimate it. Let's see. Probably still a lot of money. Oh, I guess not that. Actually, not that much. You got 149 million views in the last 28 days. And it's estimating... No, but that can't be right. Oh, but you know what? No, maybe that is right. It's estimating him to be at $1.7 to $6.8 thousand a month. Which, the reason I said that can't be right is because, like, 150 million views is like 3 times what I get. But he's making, according to view stats, he's making like less money than I am. And so the reason I say that can't be right, or the reason that I realize that actually maybe is right though, is because different countries pay different amounts. And so if a large portion of his viewers are in like India or something, then he might get 3 times as many views as me, but way less money because that's just how that works. I guess I can't do I guess it's maybe not the best idea to do the low effort shorts that he's doing, but what I will do, no, I'm not actually gonna do this most likely. I'm too lazy probably. But I gotta just start, anytime I find something interesting on Reddit, I just narrate over it and explain what's going on in the video, and then I post it and I get 10 million views. Light work. Get a buzz cut. Make village game, what are you doing? You're so right. I'm not getting a buzz cut. Eureka Coasters, by the way, I don't know if I've seen you in a while, but since the last time that we spoke, I went to Six Flags America, and that park sucks. It makes sense why they're closing it, because it is not a very good park. In all fairness, part of the reason it sucks is because it's closing, but like most of the rides were closed, and it was kind of disappointing. The rides we got on were good, but most of the rides were closed. Chat, you guys want to see this game work? I thought you were making a video. I am not. Dash, I know I'm never here, but I gotta go. Okay, bye, Sharoos. Thanks for hanging out for a minute. All right, chat. You guys want to watch? You guys want to watch the Bouncy Castle game work? I've done a few modifications on it, and I wired it up so that it now actually can work. So this is the first game. 100% agree with you. You've been there. Yeah, I actually was shocked at how much I enjoyed. They have a Vekoma SLC, which, for those of you that don't know roller coasters, that is a roller coaster that's notorious for being really rough. But that ride was my favorite at the park. It was so fun. But the reason it wasn't that bad is because they got a new train. For those of you that don't know, Vekoma SLCs, they're really rough, so they jar you around. And they used to have these bars that go right next to you, and so you're sitting there, and every time it jerks you, it bashes your ears into the sides, and it hurts, and it sucks. But they got new trains that are much more recently designed. The old ones are like 20 years ago. The new ones just have like a vest that go over you like that, and so you can't bash your head into anything. So the roughness doesn't really matter nearly as much because you don't bash your head into things. And so they had that ride, and it was so fun. And you do hide and seek game, but zombies are the seekers. I already did it, but you'll see. Okay, let me spawn in the villagers, and then we'll start running this game, and you guys can see what it's like, basically. Effect give at E type equals villager glowing 10. Okay, oh my goodness, that's crazy. I just exactly timed it correctly. I'm literally goated at this game, chat. That's incredible. All hail me. Okay, so this game's a little long, I will admit. This game is a little long because it's a big game that they're playing and they have to walk through the whole thing. But we'll see. We'll see if I can do anything about that. What I might wind up doing is just making it smaller. The main thing that I can think is I could probably just cut some of these obstacles in like half and make this is the main obstacle that takes a while because they basically have to get up it as they have to get up this obstacle as the slime blocks push them. You'll see. Okay, you know what? I'll explain. This will be good practice for the actual games. This is the Bouncy Castle obstacle course, and it's the first game. The villagers must go through these arrows, or they must survive the arrows and the bouncy obstacles. I don't know. They must avoid getting knocked onto these magma blocks, and then they must avoid these flying machines. And then they must climb up this staircase without getting knocked down to the bottom, and they will make it to the finish line. Let's begin this game. That starts it. And you can see there's a little timer. There we go. Oh, look at them going. Oh my gosh. Some of them are really far ahead already. And so you can see these just do fall damage to them if they get launched up and don't land on the ground. And so this game doesn't kill them outright, but it kills them slowly if they take too many instances of damage. You can see this guy's probably going to be our first death. First death right here? Yep, first death. And they're actually able to climb out of this. How many villagers will lose? You'll have to wait and see. So, most of the villagers are still here. We're also going to set a time limit as well. So there's going to be some sort of time limit to prevent them from, yeah, there's going to be some sort of time limit that prevents the villagers from you know, taking like more than like 5 minutes probably. What is making them want to go? These composters right here that get pulsed, and so the villagers pathfind. Then we have these flying machines. This is the next obstacle, and these flying machines will just launch them into the magma blocks if they don't move across quickly enough. And then the final obstacle is this right here, this big staircase, and you can see some of them are actually making it. Wow, look at them go. But a lot of them will get knocked back down, and they'll take a bunch of fall damage, and they'll slowly die from the fall damage. You can see there's still a lot over here making their way. This looks like Fall Guys. That's fine. I wasn't going for that, but I'll allow it. That's fine. It's supposed to look like a bouncy castle. How did one suffocate in a wall? I didn't even see that, but that happened because they probably went into this hole and the thing did that. Or also, I think just if they're in the blocks, they'll get suffocated. Okay, so you can see a bunch of them are making it up here. They're slowly, I actually learned very recently and added this. I changed this like 2 days ago and it made it work a lot better. I basically filled this entire thing with blocks because I learned about mob pathfinding and why they pathfind up hills, and it's because basically if a villager chooses a random spot to pathfind, right? Like right here, it'll choose like one of these blocks completely randomly, right? Or it'll choose like a block within like a 10 by 10 area or something like that, right? But if the block is not a surface block, it moves up to the surface. But if it's an air block, it fails. So if the villager chose this block, it would then move up to the surface. So villagers are going to choose to pathfind to this block as opposed to this block more often because this is hollow and this has blocks under it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So basically making this completely full of blocks means that the villagers not only are pathfinding to these, but they're also just trying to pathfind upwards due to random chance. Even if I didn't have the composters going, they would probably make their way up. Actually, I haven't tested that. Let's see. I guess the composters are currently no, they're currently down, or they're currently up. But you can see they're still pathfinding upwards, just because that's the nature of the villager AI. Let me actually make them pathfind again though. You've earned 98% more brain cells. That's a lot more. Wow. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Look at all these arrows over here, dude. Oh, I didn't even realize these are not gonna despawn. These won't despawn and will just build up lag. What I should probably do, look how cool this is though. I like how it's like a little wave. What I'll probably do is I probably should just add like a timer of some sort that makes it so that if I make it so that the arrows will only shoot for the first like minute or so of the game, that'd be good. Also, I'm pretty sure the vast majority of these arrows are going to waste on the walls. So it is cool to look at, but I think there's like realistically not much reason for me to even have them here. It just makes the game more expensive for me to build. Let's see, how does this go? I just killed 1,000 arrows. That looks a lot less satisfying visually, but it also, like, we don't need all of these arrows, so I'm gonna just tear that down. I have infinite brain cells because of someone named Dash.4. True. After this stream, I'm gonna make my own village game, somehow in creative. Valid. Good luck. I'm gonna do, like, maybe that. You know what? I think I am gonna have a little bit more of these dispensers. Maybe we have, like, up to here-ish. That seems like a reasonable amount of dispensers where it will still, like, you know, there are still enough, but there aren't so many. Chat, you know what I learned about today? I learned that they're making an Office spin-off show. I had no idea that that was a thing, and I just saw a video about it today. And I'm reasonably excited about that. I'll definitely check it out. It will be interesting to see if it is any good. Stop torturing mobs, villagers, sheep. Never. You should play your big world more often. Yeah, I'm working on it. I am working on it. You know what I'm excited about as well that I did today, chat? I spoke with an editor who, if all goes well, maybe will be helping me pump out some more long-form videos. I've had some bad experiences with editors in the past, but we talked for like 30 minutes, and I don't know, they seem like they might be pretty up to the task, so we'll see what happens with that, but hopefully they're gonna be good. Will you read my chat? I just did. You should put a big sheep you-know-what at the top. I'm of this. No. Let's see, how many do we currently have? We have 292 that survived that. How much are you gonna pay them? It depends a lot on how long the video is. So I don't really know yet. But honestly, the pay is not like a huge concern to me, because long form is much more like passion, and also I'm perfectly fine with, at least in the beginnings, operating at a loss in terms of, like, it's totally fine if the long form videos towards the beginning aren't like getting me lots of money. Like if I'm spending just as much money or more money editing the video or having somebody edit the videos than I am making from them, that's fine, as long as the videos are getting views, because once I get sponsorships, then it'll be like, you know, then it'll get to a point where it's like worth it. And I've had some sponsorships, but once I start getting like consistent sponsorships, I imagine, and I don't know for sure, but I just imagine that once I get to a point where I'm getting like consistent sponsorships, I'll be able to like, I'll like actually start making good money, you know? Can you spectate a villager going through this game? No. Okay. So let me look at my list of games, because there was one game that I considered doing, or I want to do a team game. I haven't actually messed with Crossy Road much in a while. I want to do a team game though, and I haven't done, I want to do a team game, basically. And I don't currently have any team games in this, and that's bad. So I want to look at my list of games. I would be very willing to cut, frickin' Gaga, because Gaga took me so little time to make. You know? You should do a game where villagers are forced to not scam players. They couldn't do that. When you post Village Game 3 video, you should add a kill cam with a replay mod or flash cam, or maybe something like an MVP cam. A kill cam? Like, isn't that what I did in Village Game 2? I just used replay mod to show different angles aside from my own player's vision. Tug of War is like the only team game. Well, I'm talking about a team game. I'm talking about a team game that I came up with. That is true though, isn't it? Are there any other team games? Not that I know of. I'm gonna look at my Squid Game ideas list. Village Game 3. Okay, so obstacle course, Crossy Road. I designed Connect 4 a while ago. Like I like fully designed Connect 4 too. Should I check how good Connect 4 is? It's been a while since I've really looked at Connect 4, to be honest. Let's look at Connect 4. What version did I even design Connect 4 in though? Pentathlon? True. Pentathlon is, I don't know if I want to do pentathlon, to be honest. I don't know, what can I even make the villagers do? I guess it would just be, I can't like chain them together, but I could just make them each do a task, and if they fail, they lose. But let me see. Do I have Connect 4? I don't know if this is the full-fledged thing or not. It might be. Okay, so this was Connect 4. No, there's definitely more to this. Yeah, I designed more to this. Let me find it. Capture the composter, please. It would be like capture the flag. Yeah, but like, what do they do with the composter once they get it? How does it work? Beyond just that. Give each villager a boat with a witch and have them shoot at the other team, kind of like a Battleship Royale. That's actually kind of a funny, or that's kind of an interesting idea. Dude, can you think about how absolutely horrific it would be? Is that a good team game? Oh my gosh, bro. That's horrific to think about. Battleship, but Battleship and each team, everyone's split up into 2 teams. Each team has a team leader who guesses the other team's battleship locations. I guess by walking around would probably be how it would have to work. They walk around and they guess their battleship's location. If there's like TNT at each location. There's TNT at each location, and they blow up that location. And if the team loses all the battleships, then the leader also dies. That is insane. That would be so horrifying to watch in like real life Squid Game. You're just sitting in a boat and you have to just, all of the faith is put into your team leader. Are there any team games? I guess Connect 4 is the one team game that isn't one person is in charge, you know? Put workstations in whichever one the villager goes to is the one they choose. What do you mean? For the battleship, you have 16 different jobs, and whichever job they choose decides their square. That's actually a really good way to choose that. I feel like maybe I feel like maybe it would be better to just do like a pressure plate so it could be automatic and I wouldn't have to like select, because there's no way, as far as I know, to there's no way for it to be there's no way for me to make it so that the so that when the villager chooses a workstation, it then fires a shot at that opposite square. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, as far as I know, I can't pick up. No, not as far as I know. I know for a fact that you can't pick up with an observer a villager taking a job. Did I find it? No, it's not on this world. Dang. What world is it in? Is it in this other one? No. I don't know if I missed some announcement, but love the YouTube videos. Post more, bro. Yeah, I would love to, but it's hard. Is this the world? Where the frick did I... Man, I gotta be more organized with this. No, this is not the world. Is it now? Oh, this was like take one of jump rope, guys. Throwback to months ago when I was working on jump rope. Oh, I don't have like jump boost or anything. I think the way to do it was... Oh! Oh, I broke his boat. Well, whatever. This isn't the right world anyway. My skin does have a six-pack. What world of mine would have... What world of mine would have the world with... Where would I have my game of Connect 4? It's probably in my world, thanks. Okay, it's not this one. Alright, the last hope for finding this, I think, is in 1.21.6. Maybe it was there all along. If you space the jobs out and surround the workstations with pressure plates. Oh, I guess that's true, yeah. I could do that. What was Carl's idea? I don't think I saw it. Pick a path. The villagers open an oak door where behind one door is a way to the next door and the other... Yeah, that's a really common suggestion. I just don't think it's all that entertaining because it's not skill-based. It's just choose random door. If it was with, like, players and they had hints of some sort, that would be cooler, but... It's not... I don't love that idea, to be honest. Please tell me I have Connect 4 somewhere. Dude, why? Where is my Connect 4? I know I designed it. Do I have the schematic here? Nope. I know I built it, man. So where in the bananas is it? Did I design it on like a laptop or something? Was I away when I designed it? Man. I don't want to have to redesign it. It was pretty well designed if I remember correctly. Is it somewhere in this world and I'm just missing it? Maybe it's somewhere in this world and I'm just not near it. That's possible. I'm going further out. This is not the right direction. Someone go look in the past stream for it. True. That would be helpful. Nope, it's not there. I surely thought I would have made a schematic of it, but evidently I didn't. No, that's not it. There were legs to it. At least the mechanism is there, I think. I actually don't know if this is working correctly. When do you think it was? Oh geez, it was a while ago, dude. For some reason, I feel like I designed it on a laptop, but I don't know where I would have been that I designed it on a laptop. What is this song? Man, what the skibbity? That's all I really have to say right now. What the Sigma? Oh, the other theory I had was maybe it is in a different world. Maybe I have a different world that I designed it in that is also on this instance. If it's not, then I actually have no idea where it would be. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yay, we found it. Chat, we did it. We did it, chat. Okay, so I just have to combine these two pieces. But this is the... Is it in the Connect 4 box? Good question. All right, I'm gonna make a schematic of this since apparently I didn't before. I don't know if I'll actually use this or not. The problem that I had with it after I designed it was basically it's slow, and I think that would, I don't know of really any way to fix that aside from changing it to like if I changed it to Connect 4 or to tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe would be easy to design and much faster games-wise, you know? But also tic-tac-toe wouldn't be... It would be a teams game, but it wouldn't be as big of batches, you know? I guess what I maybe could do, supposedly, right? Supposedly, if you have a composter, or like according to the wiki, villagers will target a workstation at random. So I could put it behind there, and then it would much more quickly choose a job. That might be the move. Let's see. All right, let's see if this works. I actually recall being fairly proud of the design, but the one problem, like I said, was that they were like not going into the holes. But if I did this, probably would even want to put this one block further back. So basically, we have two types of boots, and that is how we sort them at the end. What game is this? I think you can just tell. Look at this. But what I wanted to do was have something that would be put on their heads, or some way to change the way that they look so that they would be like visually distinct. I realize now with the way that hide and seek works, we can't put anything on their heads. We could potentially put a piece of armor on their chest. We could do a gold or chain chest plate and then maybe use a texture pack. Does anyone know how to make texture packs and want to make a texture pack that makes it so that when I don't know if it'll even be possible, to be fair, but if a villager was wearing, oh, the sorting system at the bottom needs them to be wearing boots, and the later game needs them to be wearing boots as well. Ooh, that makes things harder. I don't actually know how to do that without. I don't know how to sort them without this. You know, we can figure that out later if I even like the game. I haven't looked at this game in a hot minute. Oh, okay, so right now pumpkins or dragon heads are how it works, right? So first guy, let's see what profession he chooses. He just chose there, and oh, that's weird. Why was that already out? He should be in the bottom slot. I didn't reset it or something, probably. So I'm pretty sure that this resets it. I think that lever is the reset switch. I'm not 100% sure about that though, to be fair. Evidently it isn't. Man, I don't know how my own game works. I thought there was some way that I could depower this. I think there's supposed to be redstone dust over here, isn't there? Yeah, there is. That's why that one isn't depowering. Is this Connect 4? Yes. I don't know if I'll use it, to be fair, but I did design it, and so we'll see how I like it. I haven't looked at it in like a month or two. Okay, there we go. That releases them, and then it releases all of them from the bottom. Okay, so I just was missing that redstone wire there. Okay, so how Connect 4 works is we have our villagers, and they're either wearing a pumpkin or a dragon head. Those are the two teams. And let's release this guy. He's gonna go to a side, and he goes there because of the composter. And then it puts up that, and then this guy's going, and then we can get this guy ready in the meantime while that guy's choosing. Okay, this game actually wouldn't be that long now that I added the composters. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier, to be honest. And so you can see they're playing. And so I would obviously automate this. And so it would be automated, so they would just be doing their thing. And playing Connect 4. And they basically just choose randomly. You can make a machine that launches villagers to a wall, and the wall would have holes, and the villager that got launched can go through the hole. Are you telling me like how to make this game work faster, or are you explaining a different game? And so this game would be automatic, of course, but it would be played with 2 big teams. And let's see how are they doing right now. Okay, they're going for the diagonal, it looks like. These guys are just going for the straight up strat. Oh, now they're going for the straight up as well, maybe. That villager looks like a VIP, that's true. It does have a dragon head on. I would ideally have some way of differentiating between them, maybe using name tags. I don't know, though. Villagers with a pumpkin on their head look like a tongue. Interesting. Oh, and I could probably wire it up so that once this top one is lit, it could like break the composter or something so that the villagers wouldn't even try to pathfind there anymore. Oh, they got Connect 4! Oh my gosh! Crazy! Look at that. They got Connect 4. And then... and this is the reset switch. And so in this system over here, Connect 1 would be easier. True. Your parents found out about Discord and they don't approve that I'm talking to people that I don't really know, and they don't understand that not everybody is a predator and your community is good. No, that sucks. Are they still gonna let you watch the streams and stuff? Dang, bro. Teriyaki really pinged too much and his parents got mad about it. I know that's not actually what happened, but that's what I'm headcanoning it as. His parents found out how much he was using Totem Chat dying. Oh, so for the way that we would sort the 2 teams at the end is we have this bottom one has boots, right? And so these guys are getting both. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm actually not 100% sure. Yeah, quasi-connectivity would say that this is dropping both. Yes, okay. Good, just had to make sure. So this guy is gonna go, right? And, oh, if we gotta add the little thing. This redstone is actually pretty solid. I'm not entirely sure if this is that good of a game, but at least the redstone works. That's something. Everyone is a predator and wants to undisclosed information you. That's true. It's actually true. Alterock is the main one though that the teriyaki chicken needs to watch out for. Stay away from Alterock. Especially stay out of his streams, bro. That's where he'll get you. If you go to Alterock streams, you're right where he wants you. Anyways. Alterock just wasn't paying attention and just comes back to me talking about him being an average Minecraft YouTuber. Oh. Okay. So Pumpkin is going right now. Bam. 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 Oh, I shouldn't have let them go at the same time. I'll just kill this guy. Dash, I know you've been to Epstein Island. The Epstein list is not important and it doesn't exist and nobody even cares about it. And I am not on it. What are all the excuses that Trump has used? He's like, what was it? Oh, it's the Epstein list is fake and it doesn't exist and I'm not on it and it's boring and no one cares about it. Those are all the things that he said. Ooh, they're so close. They could get a connect 4 right here. If this guy goes to the right spot. Will he though is the question. Oh no, he ain't going there. That's kind of what I figured. Okay, they went to different spots, so it doesn't even matter. Nobody won just now, right? See, in actuality, I would be watching because it would be automatic. Oh. We got a number. They have 2 spots that they can win right here, dude. Maybe this game would be fun to watch. I don't know. If it was automatic. Chat, what do you guys think? Should I use this game? Should I run a poll? Let me run a poll. You have been to Epstein Island, I know it. South Park is about to make an entire episode dedicated to you. Dang, bro. Alright, I'm doing should Connect 4 be a village game as a poll. I don't know if I reserve the right to veto this poll if I disagree with the outcome, but let's see. Oh wait, they just won! They just won! Alright, so I'm just gonna let this guy go. Oh, is he about to win? Oh, he wouldn't have won anyway. But, so orange team just won. So what that means, orange team is the team that has gold boots. So orange team is red team, technically. So red wins. If I flip this, or you know what I can do? Actually, let me just, so basically how it works, right? If I reset this game, these guys are all gonna get sent down to there, right? Watch this, chat. This is beautiful. These guys move down to the... Oh, this guy's cheating. You're not supposed to be there. I didn't realize that he could walk here. Hello? Move back. Why are you being... What are you doing? Stop being difficult. I can't even punch you because I have strength. Why do they know that I'm trying to send them to their deaths? This is not allowed. All right, well, I killed him. That's on him. That was the team that was dying anyway, so it's fine. In the actual thing, this wouldn't be a problem, of course. All right, so now, right? What I can do is I can flip the red wins lever, and that's gonna send them all to here. Our little pumpkin guys will survive because they have Frostwalker boots on. The one problem with this is that I didn't think about the fact when I designed this that the other games also require them to be wearing armor. And I'm not sure if I can make both games work if they both require armor. Good luck, Teriyaki. I hope your parents let you be an adult. Is there any other way that I can sort them? I don't think so, because they're mixed together is kind of the main thing. I don't really see it, but I know what you're trying to say. Okay, there we go. Good. All right, so then you have the winning team, right? They said you can use Discord freely when you're 18. Word. So that'll be like 10 years from now. I guess I could always just manually sort them, you know? It is like it is possible that I could just say this guy's on this side, this guy's on this side. This is a way more fun way of sorting them, but the Frostwalker on their boots is the important thing to sort them. And I think it's the only way to sort them. Use the healing bow of friendship. That doesn't really apply here. Are there any other things I could do to sort them? The game that I was talking about was a different game. Oh, okay. Can you repeat yourself then? Because I don't think I got it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can even... I think the main thing is I don't know if I can even work this game into the roster because of the fact that they need to be wearing armor. Like I said, I could sort them manually, but I would really rather not. That just seems like it would be a hassle. I guess the one thing that I could do is if I had an opening, let's say I had an opening in each cell, I could do, if I can somehow distinguish them apart, right? If I can tell them apart without oh, the game is unlocked, or is currently locked. If I can tell them apart without needing armor, maybe using a name tag. Well, name tag would suck. If I can tell them apart somehow. Maybe using a chest plate. Chest plate is the one piece of armor that I haven't, that the villagers aren't wearing and don't need to be wearing for the game, right? And so, if I gave them a chest plate that could tell them apart, then I could have, then I could just shoot all the ones that are on one team, you know, if that makes sense. Let me just tick rate 200. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility that I literally just kill them with, you know, my bow. I just be like, bow, enchant dash pump power 5. And like, the pumpkin team lost. So I just kind of sit here and I go, why did killing him remove the thing? Oh, I guess that is how it works. And then I just say bada bing, bada boom, and I release them and they go on to the next game. I could do that. Red and yellow. Oh yeah, I was gonna do red and yellow. Well, so tunics don't show up, Sam. So what I was hoping to do is get I don't know if this is even possible, and if it is, I need somebody to make it. If anybody knows how to make texture packs, but I want a texture pack that will make it so that when they are wearing something like maybe differently dyed chest plates, the color of their suit will change to red or yellow. That would be very cool to have. and then I could just kill them. Then I could just snipe them, and that would be how the game works. And that would work fine as well. It would take a bit longer, but it wouldn't be super hard. Simon says would be cool. Probably you would have to have different rooms for the predetermined tasks, such as Simon says get a job as an armorer. And so if they fail to do the task, they die, or if they do a task that I didn't ask them to, like if I just said like be an armorer and then they went and been like, they don't really listen to me like that. Thanks for letting me know. And good idea also for maybe do that for zombie villagers skin and hide and seek. Yeah. Okay. I definitely have to think about if I want to use this game. Yeah, I have to think about if I want to use this game. I really like it. I think it's aesthetically really cool looking. I just don't know if it is really entertaining enough. Like that's kind of my one problem with it is like, is it gonna be fun to watch is the question. Let me mirror this. Is it gonna be fun to watch potentially multiple batches of villagers play this? Reverse Simon says they have to pick what you didn't. I've never heard of that before, but I guess it's simple enough. Let's see, let me look at my other game ideas. I'd like to have one team game. Let me look up team children's games. Sack race, capture the flag, tag is not a team game. I mean, like technically it is because it's the taggers and the hiders, but you're not working together, you know? Yeah, I guess Battleship might be really entertaining to watch, honestly. It would be... Battleship could be fire. I can't lie. Battleship could be really fire. I'm gonna look up a picture of, like, the Battleship game. Isn't hide and seek a team game? Yeah, but you're pretty much all playing independently. It's technically split up into teams, but you're pretty much playing independently. Good, but hard to make. I don't know how hard it would be to make. I guess it's a 10 by 10 grid. That's actually... That means that there are 100... Oh, well, I guess there wouldn't be 100 villagers in the spots. Battleship would have to be a game played later. Battleship would have to be a game played with a lot less villagers. How would you make them move the villagers in Battleship? The idea of just choosing a workstation is a pretty good idea. Would you take $1 billion or you get struck by lightning and die? That's a tough one. I don't know, man. Getting struck by lightning and dying is pretty enticing. Let's see. Classic board games. I'm gonna look up Are there any other games that I could think of that could, that you could use? Connect 4. Jenga. I don't even know how Jenga would work. It would just be funny to have villagers playing Jenga somehow. Jenga also is not a team game. Y'all ever played the game Don't Break the Ice? Don't Break the Ice would be such a funny team game. Or it's not a team game, but Don't Break the Ice would be such a funny and also relatively simple game to do. Yes. We have people who know Don't Break the Ice. Don't Break the Ice is this game where it's a big ice platform. So it's a big, hold on, I'm going a bit further away from this so I don't accidentally mess anything up. Phil. So you would just, Don't Break the Ice is real simple, right? You have a bunch of villagers on a big ice platform and they're actually morons and are dying. And then you would just probably have, a drop beneath them and they have to survive so many fireballs, which would be getting shot at them from dispensers that are randomly, that there would probably just be a few. So basically how Don't Break the Ice works is the players have to try to break as much ice as they can without the whole thing collapsing. Oh, I thought that if it had air beneath it, it wouldn't melt. I thought it just melted into nothing. Interesting. You can make 3D battleships, but you have holes where TNT could fall and kill the villagers. Yeah, I just realized that, I just think Battleship is probably too... It's probably too... I guess if I just had multiple villagers in each hole, they're protecting the baby, but don't. How would Battleship work if I had multiple holes? He's moving fast. I'm gonna get him, though. I'm gonna get him one of these days. Yeah! Screw you. The game Sorry would be cool with a dispenser. A dispenser of cards and 4 groups of villagers playing. How do you play Sorry? Having a giant board game would be cool. Sorry game. How the heck do you play Sorry? I definitely have Sorry in my house. So the goal is they have to make it around the track and then they have to get into the safe zone. And if somebody can somehow knock you out of place or something. You've never played Sorry? I definitely have, I just can't remember how you play it. How would the villagers die in Sorry? It's been a while since I've played Sorry. Oh, there are decks of cards that just random... Okay, I didn't see a deck of cards in any of the pictures. Make TNT run? It just doesn't work. You kill all 3 losing teams? Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I'm just wondering, how do I get each team to go to one specific... Each team has to go to one specific home, right? They have to, like... Oh, man, how do you play Sorry? Sorry game rules. Alright, I gotta look up the rules of Sorry. The goal of Sorry is to be the first player to move all 4 of your pawns from your start space around the board and into your home space. Oh, you move it back to your own home. Players draw cards to determine how many spaces to move their pawns, with some cards allowing special actions like bumping opponents' pawns or sliding along special paths. That sounds way too difficult to design. You hid behind a door and the villager chose the door. Yeah, that just sounds boring. Everyone has suggested that. Is that even a real game either? I've never played that game. Apparently Four Corners is a game that people play. Try Uno? How the hell would villagers play Uno? I don't even begin to understand how a villager would play Uno. Maybe I just don't do a team game and I just stick with Gaga. I mean, yeah, like somebody did rightfully point out that there are no team games, or that there's only one team game in all of Squid Game, I'm pretty sure, because most of them are independent. Even if it is like technically they're on teams, you're like pretty much just acting for yourself. You don't need to worry. Oh no, there are two. Tug of War and the race. Tug of War and the whatever it's called, the six-legged pentathlon. That is also a that's also a team game. All right, good. Maybe I designed the pentathlon. Then there would be another game that's then there would be another game. I guess the pentathlon is a bunch of mini games though, and seems like it would be a lot of work for me to design a bunch of mini games. Also seems like it would be a long game in terms of the attention span of my audience. Try Glass Bridge. I already did that game in a previous video. Try Battleship, or for Battleship, villagers would choose a ship. They can move around in it so it's hollow and takes a specific amount of space. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Villagers playing Jeggy. Yeah, I don't even begin to understand how that would work. I'm gonna be right back, chat. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I will keep up the good ideas, okay? Keep thinking about stuff. I appreciate your ideas. Let me just play the little, let me play for you guys the lovely, rules video that Altarock made. And thank you for joining the stream. We're happy to have you here in chat, and we appreciate your attention as we go over some Hi, and thank you for joining the stream. Be right back. We're happy to have you here in chat, and we appreciate your attention as we go over some important guidelines before we continue this stream. While aboard this stream, no hate speech, harassment, threats, or discrimination of any kind will be permitted. Disclosing any personal information like your phone number, real name, age, or address is strictly prohibited. Please do not get upset if the pilot is not answering you. Dash is piloting the plane while trying to read as many chats as he can, which is already wildly irresponsible and could lead us to crash, so sometimes he may miss your message. If what you have to say is important, wait 30 seconds and say it again. Avoid asking Dash to switch to something else. In case of unexpected boredom, this stream has one exit located at the top of the tab. Listen to the moderators and refrain from complaining about or avoiding their punishment. For the safety of you and the other viewers aboard this stream, Dashbomb 4 requires you to follow the instruction of our mod team and comply with all posted rules. Failure to do so may result in permanent ejection from Dash's streams. Please review the rules list located in the description as it's more comprehensive than this safety video. Dash will be back soon. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your snacks are ready, and your seat is in the gaming position. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and enjoy the stream. I am back. Chair stream. Chair stream. Yes, I love chairs. You know what? I am just going to, in the meantime, until I come up with another game or decide what I want to do, I'm just going to work on Crossy Road because I want to work on Crossy Road. Crossy Road is for sure being the third game, so we're going to be doing, it'll be, Crossy Road is the third game, so it'll have like 100 villagers-ish, I would think. Oh. Oh, I guess that's fine. All right, so we have 111. That seems pretty good. You're being held hostage by Jack White. Can we get a chair bobbing up and down stream? How does the chair bob up and down? What? I don't understand. Escape room to open the door. Could be interesting. Try Slapsy? I have never heard of that. What is that? Can these guys move to the front? Can you guys move, please? I think I think this game might be better played, or I think I might need it to be like nighttime to get these guys to kind of spread out. And then we make it daytime. I don't even know. We'll see. How many mobs have you killed in your stats page? That's a good question. Probably many, many villagers. Oh, only 2,000. Okay, I guess I've used the kill command a lot on them. Okay, there we go. Now they're actually properly going. Okay, now we have them all going where we want them to go. So, let me start this game and we'll just see how it goes. And we have 111 villagers right now, right? Yeah, we have 111. So, right here. This is our actual switch for the cars. And so now we have our cars moving. These guys are fairly spread. And this is Crossy Road, in case you don't know. We are still, it's still a work in progress, very much so. And let's release the villagers. Ooh, a bunch of them got hit by that car. Ooh, but a lot of them made it too. Oh, a few of them got hit there. Is this villager gonna survive? Nope. Ooh. We have 79 left after that. 78. I think that's probably the last one that dies. Okay. Oh, we actually still had a few. Okay, so 2 more. So 76 then? Assuming that there aren't any more stragglers. That's fine, honestly. Like, you can cut it in half, and like, that's fine. We need like 50 for jump rope, and jump rope will be calibrated so that it won't kill off like all of them. I can also calibrate this to make it easier or harder. Connect 4 don't win, then I will blow up like a TNT. I don't know. Like I said, Connect 4 is winning by a lot, but I just don't know if I actually think it's that good of a game. I'll at least make like a short about it or something if I don't use it. Maybe I'll use it one day, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it. I think Gaga might be a more entertaining game. Gaga's also mad simple, which is a nice change of pace. If I used Gaga, it would take me like not that long to build and not be super expensive. Okay, so with this many cars here, yeah, with this many cars here, we were thinking, or I know I was thinking of making probably another whole section. So we have these few lanes, but then the fear is that it might become too difficult. You know? I like the signal for the train. Thank you. I do too. What would you do if Mojang made it so villagers can open trapdoors? I would complain. I would make a video about how that sucks. I think the one unfortunate thing is that I can't make the cars any slower than this. Like, for you or me, it's easy to jump through these gaps, but for a villager, they're not very good at that. They're not great. If we look at their pathfinding, they're not great at, like, noticing, like, oh, hey, there's lava coming here. What they will do is they'll sometimes change their pathfinding if it is currently in front of them, but it's not in front of them for very long. You see? That guy was smart. He, like, didn't take... That guy's cooked, bro. He's done for. I wonder if there's any way that I could make these, that I could keep this as 3 long. No, I don't think there is. What game is it and what's its concept? This is Crossy Road. The game is they have to dodge all of the moving lava. The lava is like cars, and they have to dodge it. Yeah, that's basically it. The one thing that I'm realizing kind of sucks. I wish there was some way for me to have the lava be less dangerous, almost. You know what I mean? Because the one problem is that they, especially this one, like, it goes up. Maybe these cars are just coming too often. I currently have these set up on a delay. So this clock is, let's add a few blocks to there. Oh, I totally did not mean to do that. Dang it. So this car is faster, but it doesn't come by as often. Splash them with Potion of Healing. Well, that's not going to be a thing. I'm not going to do that. This might be more reasonable. It kind of sucks, though. Like, it's unfortunate because the villagers just are so bad at going. Like, that's the thing that's unfortunate. They're really bad. I do wonder. I wonder how they fare with bells. If a bell is ringing. I wonder if they do better or worse. Like, they might run faster with a bell ringing. I don't know if they'll reroute, though, is the thing. So we got 76. Let's just kill them all and then try again with that bell there. So we got 76. We had 111 to begin with. So I'm going to lock this, and then I'm going to just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay, so that's 111 again. You saved my chat? Aw, thank you. I don't know how you did that, but thank you. Okay, so, oh yeah, so these guys are all trying to come to this bell. You can see that. They're all trying to come to this bell. I wonder... The move might be to put bells everywhere, and then they'll all just try to come to a bunch of bells. I would have to get a bell trader, but that's not that hard. Let me turn this off. I want to see how they will, Are they gonna, like, spread out more? Oh, this game would be fire to play at night, dude. Look how good it looks with all the cars. The way the cars, like, light up the surrounding. This would be so good to play at night. Or I can play it during the day and just box it in. I guess that might be what I wind up doing. I just have to cover it so that it's dark in there. What would I do if I died while getting the stuff for Village Games? Well, I'm not in hardcore anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go time, set, day. And these guys have now spread out pretty well. Let's tick, sprint, stop. And let's start the game. And we'll just see how it goes. How many of these guys will get in there? Hello? Oh, I just stopped the lava from running. That's the wrong button. Okay. Oh, I guess I changed this timing, didn't I? So it's not really a fair test. Dang. I'm being dumb. It is not a fair test. I'm pretty sure it was 12 items in here before. I think it was 12. I probably made a schematic of it and I could check, but I don't want to. When does the naming open up? I do not know yet. Whenever the games are beginning to actually be constructed. Okay, so these guys are now trying to go to the bells. And... oh, interesting. This is like as far as they bother to move. Why do they get here and then they're just like satisfied? That's weird. How many actually survived that? 84. That's like a difference. But I do not know if that's due to something I did or not. Why does... oh my gosh. How many frickin' hits does it take, dude? Holy. I hit that guy like 5 times. Use block swappers with magma for the cars and lower their health before the game. I guess I could do that. Then it would be then the cars would be much less fatal. So it'd just be a whole lot of... It would just be a whole lot of, maybe that's not a bad idea. It also might be more customizable. I could have some cars that are magma and then some that aren't. But basically I'm thinking the whole system would just be... It would be pretty simple. Although I think all the cars would be going at pretty much the same speed with this system. There might be a way around it, but... That's satisfying. The dispenser lava idea I personally like. I agree. The one problem with it is just that they take so much damage. Like I said, they just take a lot of... It's just like, dude, about a quarter of them are dead after these first 3 lanes of traffic. And I would like the game to last more than 15 seconds. So it's like, I don't know exactly what to do, but I really like the game concept, so I don't want to scrap it. My thinking is just, I might need to have the train, maybe we have, but maybe we have it towards the end. I'm wondering... There's gotta be a way to get them to run faster. That's the other thing. I believe, no, actually, if they're doing a raid, I don't think they're gonna try to get to the composters. I believe that's the case. I'm pretty sure they won't trade if there's a raid going on. And, like, I know speed potions, that's obvious, but, that only lasts so long, you know? Drugs, I mean potions. Yeah, true. Interesting. So they were all glitched because of a bed not being there. Bed bell combo. Yeah, I guess I only had bells. I wonder how they'll act with both a bed and a bell. One second, chat. BRB. No more chair. The chair is back. Don't worry, chat. Look, it's right here. It's behind me. Please continue the stream while I'm gone. Where are you going? It sounds really morbid. You know, chat, I haven't said this in a while, but I'll say it. I'll say it again. I've told a number of people this, but you know how sometimes people get like upset when a artist drops music like after they died, or they don't get upset for that the artist is dropping it, but they get upset that the label is dropping music, like even though they're dead, right? I have told Pesto, I've told my best friend, I've told a lot of people that if I ever die, my like final wish is I want my videos to get out. I have so many videos that are like in progress that could totally get out. It's just I don't have the time to do them. I want them to take all the money I have. I mean, realistically, nobody else is really gonna do anything with it. I guess Pesto could just take it and like use it for whatever. And like, hopefully it wouldn't cost me all the money in my bank account to do this. But, you know, hire 20 different people if you need to work for a couple weeks or months or whatever. Make these videos so that we have some amount of, you know, of content to get out. That's like my final wish if I ever die. Well, I guess when I die. Hopefully that won't be for a while though, but you never know. Boom. All right, we now have a few more targets. They're all going for the bells and the beds. Let's just release them and we'll see what happens. I'm kind of impatient, so I'm not gonna like wait the whole time, but okay, a bunch of them got through scot-free. This whole group right there made it through, no problems. Oh, they narrowly dodged it. Oh no! Rip that guy. Oh, this guy made it. He just narrowly dodged the lava. We have 85. Oh, but there's still a lot that haven't gone yet. Oh, why did I put two patches of trees in a row? Don't die, I need to reach top 50 on your streams. What are you at now? You have to make Minecraft memes massive again? At what point? Wait, why me though? Boop, 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 boop. Okay, cool. Cool. Bam, bam, bam. I'm just gonna kind of clear this path a little bit more for them. And I think that's a bit better. Spade isn't, okay, 96. You're top 100, that's good. Wow, that's kind of crazy that 2 hours is like 700th place. I didn't think that many people had watched my stream for at least 2 hours, you know? I mean, like 2 hours isn't like a whole ton of time, but like it's more, I didn't think that many people were watching me for that long. I figured the majority of people were watching me for 30 seconds and then clicking off, sending one chat message and then leaving, but 700 people, crazy. Okay, bro, you guys need to move. I'm just gonna assume all of these guys died. It's gonna be less. Yeah, okay, so 68. It's interesting that they're walking back and forth like this. I really hope that one day I hope I can actually make red light, green light like properly in Village game or not in Minecraft. I'm probably not gonna do like a whole Village game for it, but like, hey, thank you for the 15 HK. I appreciate you, Jack. I hope I can do that one day though, because I just saw these guys moving and realized that this is surely not good for my lag. You can also see that my memory is about to run out. I have a fun little issue in my instance of Minecraft where it is currently, it runs out of memory over time, so I'm gonna have to restart the game in a minute. I'll probably just restart it now. Oh, I was also recording in flashback. That's potentially the problem. So, okay, so how, you know what I could maybe do? Nah, I think I need Crossy Road. I need Crossy Road. I wasn't planning on ending stream right now, at least. I need Crossy Road to last longer. I think that's the first thing. So, it may be relatively repetitive because it's just a bunch of cars, but I need it to last longer. I also have the logs obstacle. The logs will probably only be one obstacle, though, to be fair. What do I do because I'm considered a new viewer? I don't know, Bubba. I mean, sometimes the new viewers are annoying, but I don't really know. That's just kind of how it goes, man. As you grow, you're kind of just bound to have more annoying people. And there's not really anything I can do about that. I mean, I've told the mods that they're fully within their rights to just ban people when they're annoying. You know, but I don't know, I think some of the mods have just gotten sick of dealing with annoying people and don't even like want to mod anymore, which is really sad. I like your new PFP. I like Chula. That is no longer my profile picture, but thank you. I had it for like a day, and then I got a lot of comments that were people telling me they didn't know who I was, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess that's why people don't change their profile pictures randomly. And I was like, you know, I guess I can just like post pictures of Chula whenever I feel like it, and then people will like that, and so that's just what I'm gonna do. I'll just post silly pictures of Chula when I decide that I want to. I like it anyway, thank you. Ice can make them go slightly faster or make hidden zombies and pillagers. Yeah, the zombies and pillagers thing is the main thing. I didn't think about ice. I don't foresee ice working. I mean, wait, does ice work under a slab? I can't even remember. I feel like it might have at some point. It does. Ooh. Wait, that's an interesting idea. I could put ice as the block under this, under these, and then maybe they would be slightly more successful? It's worth a try. Thank you for the suggestion. To make them slower, Turtle Master? Well, yeah, but I don't really want them to be slower. Oh, that does actually provide maybe a noticeable speed boost. Does it? Or am I crazy? I don't know. I might be tripping. Would you take 1 mil if you can only speak sign language? No. Part of the way that I have made money is by speaking. I am a professional yapper, dude. So I would definitely not. It does feel like I get a little bit faster, right? It feels to me like I get a little bit faster. If I ban every single person I found annoying, no joke, the entire stream would be gone. I'm not even kidding. I feel like you might have a really loose definition of what's annoying then. Like, why are you annoyed so easily? I feel like most of the people in chat do not actually annoy me. I don't know. There aren't really that many people that annoy me in my eyes. Even when the mods aren't here, which is honestly a good amount of the time. Like, I don't find people to be that annoying. What should I eat? Ooh, that's a good question. I went to 7-Eleven earlier. I got some ice cream. I'm listening to an album tonight, so I wanted some ice cream to eat while I listen to it. Pro tip: ice cream is a good snack to eat while listening to music because it's not super loud. Like, the crunching isn't really loud. Pro tip. What should you eat though? I don't know. My Enderman farm does not work on Bedrock. I'm heavily using hyperbole. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely people who are, like, mildly annoying. Maybe I just have a high... It's possible, it's very possible that I just have a higher tolerance for annoying people than you do. But I feel like there are people who are mildly annoying, but there are not that many people that, like, annoy me to the point where I'm like, I need to stop streaming. Or, like, I need to stop... Yeah, I mean, I guess... I don't know. Yeah, they don't make me, like, want to stop streaming. Like that day. Okay, I'm gonna time set midnight, and I'm also going to just add the ice to these platforms. But maybe the ice is actually a strat. The ice very well could increase the odds of survival. I'm not sure, but we'll see. It also makes them slide around more, which means that they also are a little bit less in control of themselves, but that could be a good thing. And honestly, the main thing is if it helps them to not die as easily, if it helps them walk slightly faster, then that would be brilliant. Speaking of which, this video was sponsored by Brilliant. No, I'm kidding. Most of the time, the people that are annoying are people that simply don't listen to mods. If they don't listen to mods, just ban them then. I feel like the people who don't listen to mods are not that common, that, like, if you banned all of them, you wouldn't, like, get rid of the entire chat, you know? Honestly, okay, here's how I determine it, right? I'm biased, okay? If somebody is new and they are not listening to mods, time them out for like 24 hours or something. And then if they do it again the next day, just ban them. If somebody has given me money, I'm much more lenient towards them because they give me money. And I would maybe just deal with them being annoying and ask them repeatedly. If they give me money and then also just like are, you know, impossible to get to follow the rules, then eventually you can ban them. But I would give them a lot more warnings than somebody who... I would give them way more warnings, you know, than somebody who doesn't pay me. And then if they're just a regular, I also would be more lenient towards them. If Dash gave shoutouts for being at 2 streams in a row, I'd have hundreds of shoutouts. Did somebody ask for that? 100 mil, but I'd have to touch grass? Wait, is this song fire? The answer is yes. Turn this shit up, chat. I think we just lost a lot of them, but I think it was mainly because of the train. And I think I'm realizing the train is unpredictable, and I let them go at such a time that the train just killed all of them. Oh yeah, see, we got 52 that round. That is way worse. But I'm pretty sure it was just because of inopportune train timing. How is that shadow being formed? Ah, because of right here. Silly me. Is this music not fire, bro? I was a little tired, but then this music came on. Shit's heat, dude. Bubble Pie is one of the relatively chill new gens, though, I feel like. At least in my eyes. I see Bubba Pie occasionally, like, telling people to follow the rules and stuff, and, like, you know, I don't see Bubba Pie breaking the rules too often, as far as I can tell. But then again, I'm also the one playing the game, so I don't really notice them necessarily all the time, but... Am I annoying? Yes, sometimes. And there's nothing wrong with being a little annoying, but sometimes, yes. Most people are sometimes annoying, though. I'm getting anxious. Oh, another song? Could this song also slap? Sorry, Dash. It's okay, Pika Soccer. It's no big deal. At least you're on Twitch. The Twitch viewers are, like, statistically, like, 75% less annoying than the YouTube viewers. It kind of sucks, Alterock, that, like, you're just getting called into stream to deal with annoying people. Like, I would hope you would just want to watch out of the enjoyment of the stream. Hopefully it's not, like... hopefully you haven't gotten to a point where it's like fully, I no longer want to watch the stream, I just have a responsibility, because I'm not even paying you, so like that would be, you know, I mean, I can't imagine it's that, just because I'm not paying you, so that would be kind of silly if you were like, I hate these, but I'm just here to be a mod, unless bro really likes the like power trip of it. Ooh, are they all gonna die from the train? No, I think they're not. Most of them made it through the train. I'm grooving, bro. These songs have been fire. Okay, 81. That's not significant. 80, I guess. That's not significant. The ice does not seem to have impacted really anything. It's not like I don't want to watch, but since I've been doing IRL stuff and grinding my own content, I haven't had time to watch just for fun. That's valid. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing with, I don't know, with just like content, with streaming as a whole. Like with YouTube videos, it's easier because my audience leaves and whatnot, but I don't have a ton of other people I rely on for my videos. For streams, I've seen a number of mods come and go, you know, and it's always sad when the mods go. Rest in peace, Styrofoam. We miss you. Plants vs. Zombies would be really funny, but really complicated. How would you even do that? What are the... I think that's a way too complicated of a game for it to work. Once I move out, I'll have more time, but this summer I've been applying to jobs. I haven't had a lot of time to watch. That's fair. Are you going to college next year, Alterock? I forget. If you don't want to answer, you obviously don't have to. Man, I really don't know how to make this game less brutal. I guess the main thing, I think that the train is probably too often. It's every one stack of items. And then these 3 lavas are probably too often as well. Why are you low-key asking Alterock's age? Well, I don't know. I think most of the mods are on the older end of the spectrum. I was curious if he was going to college. I know Grandad's going to college next year. I guess that is low-key asking Alterock's age. In Village Game 1, what would you do if a villager clips through the ground? Get married to it legally. Anyways, okay, so we turned these off. I'm gonna add another whole stack of items to there. And then this timer is at 12. I'm gonna add another 6 items. So that's gonna be a little bit easier now, and we'll see how that... See, the one thing that sucks, I think with more lanes, with more roads going, it will look better. But the thing that sucks is having them really far apart just doesn't look as nice. Like in Crossy Road, you'll sometimes have that gap that's like that big, you know? Wait, that brings up an idea that I haven't thought about. What if I added a randomization aspect? What if I had some of these so that it was able to... What if I just added, like... If I added... Yeah, like, look. If I added, like, a chicken randomizer right here... God, I love chicken. In real life and in Minecraft, because chicken randomizers are actually helpful as crap. If only we had the copper golem, because the copper golem would have definitely not been a useless piece of garbage. Everyone would have used the copper golem. Oh wait, we have the we have the copper golem. What am I talking about? The copper golem winning would have been a tragedy though, and I stand by that. The copper golem would have been such a waste of a mob, especially considering what we have now. What we have now, I'm like, dude, thank God the copper golem didn't win. Wait, okay. Let me cook. Let him cook. Let's see. What if this chicken just randomly sometimes walks over there and it decides I'm gonna send the thing? That'd be so fire. Hello? Mr. Chicken? Oh, he moved. Mr. Chicken moved. I'm probably gonna have to do this tomorrow. Yeah, it's getting to the end of my stream time, but I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow. I'm gonna add a sign, or soon, that says, add a randomizer to the clocks. What I'm thinking I can do is I could use probably just a shulker box randomizer, because that would be more reliable and take less long. I don't know if this guy has even walked on the pressure plate once. But I could use a shulker box randomizer that says, like, oh, look, he stepped on it. Oh, look, there was, like, a huge gap and then there wasn't. So if I had, like, a shulker box randomizer, oh, look. Oh, the chicken is ruining it. Okay, so evidently that's not gonna work. What are the odds a villager is able to get through this? This is the ultimate test. Can a villager get through it? Oh, they're trying. Oh, could this one make it? Oh no! Pfft. So stupid. The inverse car. Oh! That one tried, but he didn't even come close. You almost made my dad. That does not seem like my fault. That does not seem like my fault in the slightest. Oh, he laid an egg on it? Is that what happened? I think that's what happened. I think he laid an egg on it. Freaking stupid chickens. Villagers are not supposed to have their death messages show in chat. Well, I added that. I modded that in. Well, I didn't mod it in, but I have a mod that does it. Okay, I really think we're onto something with the randomization. That'll make it look much more like a road, you know? If I can make it so that the randomizer also would cause this to go off without causing any issues, that would be very fire. Because that's obviously a problem. But I'd like, look at that. It would be nice if I could have two cars that are like right next to each other, you know? You feel me? I'm on the older side, but not college. My typos that I make are because I'm bad at typing. Fair enough. These songs seem better than usual, bro. I kind of like this one, too. I'm gonna like this one as well. Oh, I think I am clicking. I think I clicked on the popular tab, which might be why they're good. Well, I mean, popular songs are not always good, but. Scandinavian folk would not be as good as this. Is this guy gonna make it? Am I the only one vibing with this song? I like this song. This is good. Oh, you know, I could have this guy run by a chicken randomizer. Man, everything could just be run by I can just make all of these machines run by chicken randomizers. That's actually a lot simpler. Well. Yeah, like Taylor Swift. Wait, what is like Taylor Swift? I thought I had that saved. I'm so happy I came up with this idea because this is actually going to be fire. I should probably turn this off before I leave the area. I have to go find something that I thought I had saved as a schematic, but apparently I don't. Bad songs. I don't really like her music. So were you saying that the song we were playing was like Taylor Swift and was bad, or I like that one, man. I really fucked with that. Excuse my language. I really... Excuse my language. I should have said it, like, louder. Where is, Oh, I guess it might not be in this world. Really, would it? Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. On God. Oh no, I must have made I bet you I made a schematic of this on a different world. So here's what I'm thinking, chat. We can just have one of these in front of each one, and on a clock, it will go through these, right? And we'll have it so that like only signal strength 5 is let through, right? Signal strength 5 is let through, nothing else or something. And so every time, so this guy's running like pretty regularly, right? Like every few seconds. But if it doesn't roll a signal strength 5, it won't send lava. So sometimes there will be lava that's like car, car, car. And then other times it'll be like car and then big gap, and then car and then big gap, you know? That's so fire. Taylor Swift music low-key overrated. I feel like sonically her music is just too similar to each other. That's fair. I'm so excited. I'm listening to Dev Lemon's new album tonight. It came out a few days ago and I totally didn't see it, which is very rude of YouTube Music to not show me her music. But Dev Lemons, oh, a new Laufey single just dropped. Dev Lemons is a very good artist. But it is her debut album. And I'm excited to listen to it because it might be good. It might suck, but it might be good. I've listened to a lot of her singles in the past. Dev Lemons has had some really fire singles, but no like only EPs in the past. No like full-fledged albums, you know? So I'm excited to listen to the album and maybe it will be good. Dev Lemons is also really weird, which is always fun. She's very weird. I just noticed that she does the same exact face. I'm like scrolling her thing. She did the same face for like 5 singles. I wonder if they were all connected. Are they all? They might be because they're all part of the same EP. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. This is Dev Lemons. She does the same face. Is Nightstand and Dizzy Vision in this? Oh, okay. So they're all from the same EP. That's why, I guess. Also, YouTube Music is weird. I have no idea who Stevie Powers is, but he's in her YouTube Music page for some reason. YouTube Music is great, but also has some huge exploits that people have found. Let me see. Wait, does Paris, Texas still have this? It does. It has been like a year since this happened. So if you're ever wondering if you should get YouTube Music, this may be a big enough deal that you wouldn't want it. This is another artist I listen to. They're called Paris, Texas. This is not one of their albums. This is another artist named Paris, Texas that makes completely separate music in a different genre, but YouTube Music cannot differentiate between people. So it just puts them in the same... Oh, this is also not them. 2 of their 4 albums are not theirs. And that's really funny. You hit 10 days of watch time? Wow, that's epic. I love YouTube Music dearly, but they need to lock in with that. I like this song too. This is very chill. Some of these songs are fire, dude. It's got some nice horns in it. Okay. All right. Anyways, chat, I need to end stream. I need to go shower and stop being stinky and smelly. But thank you guys very much for... YouTube does need to lock in with the bots, bro. The bots are crazy. It took me a while. I had these UTTP bots coming in my comments for a while. And they would be like the first comment and spam it under all the big comments. Thank you for the super sticker, Jack Gregor. And thank you to everyone for watching. But the UTTP bots were really annoying. And YouTube's auto mod did not have the capability, even if you put in a message, right? So what they would do, what the UTTP bots would do, is they would type in a message backwards, and there's some way to type in messages backwards using like Unicode characters, but they show up forwards on YouTube. So they would type in messages with that, and I was trying to ban their terms and they would still show up. So I would just ban the accounts, and then a new account would exist the next day, and it was annoying. It didn't really bother me that much, but it was annoying. And then I asked I asked for help in like this YouTuber Discord I'm in, and somebody suggested using Unicode to reverse the words and then put them into the auto mod, and I haven't gotten them since. So if anyone, if you ever have the bots, the UTTP bots, just reverse a word with Unicode and then paste it in, or reverse a bunch of words, and it will probably get them. Anyways, chat, I do have to go, so thank you guys for hanging out today. You guys got an extra 15 minutes, but I will see you guys all later. Peace out, everyone. Have a good night. Goodbye, and see you guys tomorrow for probably Hive with viewers. Woo! We love Hive with viewers. Yeah. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Goodbye.